What is up, y'all? Came to you with a pretty exciting video. This one has taken 2 weeks in the making, and I really don't think I'm doing this video justice at this time. I'll talk to you more about it at the end, but you already know by the thumbnail, we've got some baby albino bristlenose plecos, and it's been really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Day 4 for the albino bristlenose. I went ahead and moved them, daddy and babies and cave and all, to my 10-gallon quarantine tank. We've got one adult female in Ashton's tank, and then we got one fry, and you know, the female will be ready to breed immediately whenever the male gets done fanning the wigglers, and whenever they're done, he will need some time to relax and eat and rest, because this is the 4th or 5th day in a row that he's just been in the cave fanning the eggs. So I felt for the babies and for the dad, it'd be best to leave them in here. We'll go ahead and grow them out in here, and we'll let the dad set in here for a week and relax, and then we'll go put him back into Ashton's tank. And yeah, pretty excited. I'll check back in whenever the wigglers start coming out, and I'll have a good view. Everything, he's been in here about 4 hours, and everything seems to be going good, so fingers crossed. Over a week with this male bristlenose pleco being in the cave. He's came out, I think my son said, twice for just a matter of a second to try to get a little bite of green beans, and then back into the cave. And here about 15-20 minutes ago, I laid out some food, and he's wanting to come out really bad, but he's not yet. So I'm just sitting here waiting for him to come out, because the little wigglers are pretty much done with all the eggs and all the sacs. They've pretty much ate it all up, and a lot of them are trying to come out of the cave, but he fans them back up to the back. So I'm thinking we're gonna get to see some little ones come out of the cave, so we can maybe start getting a count. I think there's over 30. I really do. If there's not, there's close to 30. 20 to 30 for sure. So we're just on baby watch. He's acting like he's getting ready to come out, so I thought I'd turn you guys back on for a second. I don't know. I can still see the babies up in there quite a ways. So we'll see. I know he's got to be getting tired, and I would think he could leave them now. I don't know. This is my first time breeding plecos, so looks like he's coming out. Nope. Nope, he changed his mind. He's got to be hungry and wore out. Dedication. He's so hungry. I'll come back if he comes out. Alright guys, I've got to run for a few, probably about 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm afraid that I'm going to miss it. So I'm going to go ahead and run the camera, and hopefully I don't miss it, but if I do, I've got it on camera. Nope, doesn't look like they're out.
They're all off.
It is time. We went ahead and let Dad out of the cave, and the little ones are out, although Dad just kicked up a bunch of food. But you can see little baby plecos. Dad's going nuts. He's trying to find the babies.
Some say it's kind of unorthodox, but
they're eating already. He needs to eat too. He hasn't eaten a week.
yeah.
You can tell he's not very happy, but from what I've read online is sometimes you have to press Dad out.
There's
the what?
There's this old wives' tale that it's fake, but they say if you let a pleco out before it's taken its course and let the eggs hatch, they won't breed again, but that's not true.
Back up, he just tried to eat one.
Ooh.
This one that's on the glass right here, he just pecked at him really hard. But they're big enough, I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
We have to just keep feeding the guppies, and we'll be fine.
Awesome.
Hope Dad doesn't have a heart attack.
Yeah, he's freaking out.
Hopefully we didn't make a mistake.
I read online that tons of people do it.
Well, tomorrow they're 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
You know, so they're gonna get more food outside of the cave than what they were getting inside the cave.
Yeah.
Cool. Just forced Dad out of the cave, removed the cave, and all the babies scattered everywhere, and Dad has been freaking out. The babies all look like they're eating and doing good. Dad's acting like a fruitcake. He keeps on fanning his tail really hard, and then he spun out and went all over the babies. But they're old enough to eat, and I read numerous places online that you pretty much after 2 weeks have to force Dad out. And I know that all of their food that they had inside the cave was completely gone, and Dad had been in this cave for 2 weeks fanning non-stop. He came out a couple of little short moments, but other than that he's been fanning pretty much non-stop. So I read online that after a couple of weeks, sometimes you have to force Dad out, and I forced him out, and there's no way to get a count right now, but it looks like there's at least 30, and so far so good. They all look like they're doing pretty good. We're gonna allow Dad to chill out in here for a week, get some food in his belly, get fully recuperated, and then we'll take Dad in the cave and put them back in the 20-gallon breeder back in my son's room, and we'll let these little babies grow out, and we'll keep you guys updated. I know the footage wasn't really the best in a lot of that. You know, the first footage was really hard to get on my DSLR, so we was getting it off a cell phone, and then we came up with the GoPro and the flashlight routine. That started working pretty good. We kind of learned along the way. Yeah, it's taken 2 weeks. The footage that I've taken here at the end, you know, it's a lot of it's grainy and foggy. It's a quarantine tank that really the bottom needs to be vacuumed out pretty good, but every time I turn around I have something quarantined in there. It's really not a bad idea to have a tank like that for little baby fry plecos like that. Right now they are really small. Just determined that they had already eaten everything inside the cave. It's been 2 weeks. They've been wigglers for over a week. Actually, they've been broken from their sack for over a week. They were wigglers for like 4 days. They were eggs, from what we could tell, for 4 or 5 days. 4 days probably. But it's been a real cool experience. And they're actually out of my son's tank, and it's pretty cool. We had a lot of fun with all this, and hopefully they grow out really good in this little 10-gallon quarantine tank here, and I can give you some updates in the future. We're gonna let Dad rest for about a week, even though he's freaking out tonight. Every time you turn around he's just kicking up dust, but hopefully in about a week he's good and rested up, and we can put him back in his surroundings and maybe get another spawn going on. So thanks for coming along on today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.